Why are people celebrating today's dismissal by the Supreme Court of Fubara's appeal as a win for Wike and his group? On social media, you see people shouting, Wike won, Fubara 0. They are seeing this as a win for Wike, but that's not the reality. The reality is he failed in his bid to force the governor to represent the 2024 budget to an assembly that he controls. And he failed woefully because 2024 has passed. We are now in 2025 and a new budget has been passed and signed into law by the governor. We are in February already. He's spending that budget, except they will go back to another court. Of course, they must start at the High Court to get another judgment or order that will force the governor to represent the 2025 budget to the House controlled by Wike and Martin Amawule. And definitely the governor will appeal and they will go through the whole process of appeals up to the Supreme Court again. By that time, 2025 budget year will be over. So it doesn't make any sense to claim that this is a win for Wike. In fact, it is a loss for him. He lost in his bid to control Rivers State Treasury. It's as simple as that. And the reason the governor withdrew the matter from the Supreme Court was because at this stage, it has become an academic exercise. It has been overtaken by events. You can't be talking about 2024 budget that has passed. So as a result, the Supreme Court dismissed the matter completely. The lesson here is that a governor is too powerful for an outsider, someone that is not in power in the state, to defeat him or win in any case that is involved. We are not only talking about court cases here. An outsider or anyone can win the governor or the state, but when it concerns controlling the resources of the state, you cannot defeat a sitting governor. It's practically impossible in our own system. So these people wasting their time following Wike around, including the assembly members, they should have a rethink. Wike they are following around, he has achieved practically everything in politics. All that anyone can dream of in politics, he has achieved it. He has been a local government chairman, a minister, two-time minister, a two-time governor. What else? He remains the presidency as far as political office is concerned. So they should look inwards and understand that it will be difficult for them to return to the House of Assembly. They made that error of judgment by decamping to APC. Now they are denying that they didn't decamp. In fact, it's like they are confused. They don't know whether to go forward or to go backwards. What they need to do is to hold a press conference, invite INEC to the press conference and tender their resignations and apologies to Rivers people and urge INEC to hold by-elections in their many constituencies. If they feel they are truly popular like they want Rivers people to believe, they can now contest the election. Yes, contest under any party they wish. If it is APC, PDP, whichever. Contest there, and if they win and come back to the state assembly, they can now start sitting and maybe continue challenging the governor. So this is the rightful thing to do. It doesn't end by just criticizing, how can 3 or 4 people be bigger than 26 members? No, it is because they have decamped, and the law says that once you decamp, you lose your seat automatically. Forget the fact that INEC has refused to conduct by-elections. Of course, a court order stopped them from doing that. And it doesn't seem like they challenged that court order. They didn't appeal. But also remember that initially when this matter started, INEC said that they would conduct by-elections. That was why they rushed to court to get that order to stop INEC from conducting the elections. So in order to overcome this impasse, they need to follow this path because they are not earning salaries as assembly members. Neither are they giving way for newly elected members to start operating as house members and earn salaries and represent their constituencies. They are practically stranded. They don't want to move out of the way. They don't want to allow people to pass. They can't have it both ways. So they need to do it so that new representatives can represent their constituencies at the State House of Assembly. Otherwise, if they choose to continue following Wike around, they are only hurting themselves and damaging their political careers as far as Rivers State is concerned. Because Wike's political career is finished in Rivers State, yes, except he gets to any higher office, maybe the presidency. He can never have that political control he used to have when he was governor of Rivers State. Time waits for no man. They are out of power in Rivers State and Fubara's loyalists are taking over and penetrating the grassroots, taking control of what remains of their political clout. How are they going to recover? Even if they recontest as House members in 2027, knowing that our politics is transactional, who is going to beat the governor if he stands behind all his loyalists who will be contesting for the House in 2027? Will Wike be able to match the governor? No. No one could match Wike when he was governor. How is he going to match a sitting governor in Rivers State? So these people need to stop the blind loyalty to a man who has achieved all his political ambitions, except maybe the presidency. They should look inwards and think about themselves. They are still young. They have a long way to go in political ladder. They need to look at all they have been doing, all their political choices, and make amends, because time waits for no one. Thanks for watching.